We really believe that it's the future of fine flavor cacao in Ecuador and perhaps in the world. My name is George Locum. I'm one of the founding partners of Sacha Gold Cacao. We farm in the Ecuadorian Amazon in the province of Orellana near the town of Joya de los Sachas. I was working on a binational agricultural project in 2003, and one of the consultants we brought in was an old friend of mine, B.K. Matlick, who is a pretty well-known cacao consultant, and he told me that he visited a farm in the province of Orellana where he found something that he'd never seen before. It was a small farm of about 15 acres, and within that farm he found 9 trees that had a potential or had a production load on them that he'd never seen. The first tree he found had 800 pods on it. This is something that neither of us had ever seen any place in the world. And BK and I set up a program where we monitored the harvest of these 9 trees for a year. And over the course of the year, each tree produced over 1,000 pods. We planted out beginning in January of 2008. After 5 years, we decided that 2 of them were superior for a number of reasons. One, it's a bigger pod, it's a bigger seed, it had less disease pressure, so we regrafted at that time our 2 farms, and that's what we have denominated Sacha Gold. Because of our productivity, we've drawn the attention of our neighbors. We've sold somewhere around 800,000 trees, reaching out to some 750 families. So there are a lot of our genetics now in production in the Amazon region of Ecuador. We still have now, several years later, visits from these farmers, saying, this is happening to me. They all like the production, but they'll have some problems or some questions about pruning, and we're more than happy to help them. This is one of the things we do when we reach out to small farmers. We say, we want to work with you. Right now our farm manager is Marisol Choice. She's been with us now for 7 years. She came up from a cacao farm down on the Ecuadorian coast, on the Pacific coast. She came for her grafting abilities originally, but she's such a leader of people and such a hard-working, transparent person that she's moved up to where now she runs the farms basically.
Todo el mundo dice que Sacha Gold es el mejor.
At this time we're producing about 70 tons a year. Our production potential is at least double that.
¿Por qué la gente no tiene la mejor plantación? Porque aquí que dan las plantas, pero no dan una buena calidad.
Ecuador is the #1 world producer of fine flavor cacao. It produces almost 60% of what's considered fine flavor. We have approximately 10 feet of rain a year. Our rains are pretty much year-round. There's no need to install expensive irrigation systems because of our rainfall. As far as I know, Sacha Gold is the only fine-flavored Trinitario. What we found was a genetic mutation. You see that in russet potatoes, and you see that in Hass avocados. And in this case, you see it in Sacha Gold Cacao. And we really believe that it's the future of fine flavor cacao, certainly in Ecuador and perhaps in the world.
Mi chocolate favorito.
Sí.
Sacha Gold.